They call it imperfect perfections, the way of words. She found me perfect, but to all at home, I left my flaws staring at them from the dining table. She could not stop talking, but was in all else beautiful, immaculate as roses, and sung with the lyrics of psalmists and celestial nymphs. Her English left a lot to be desired, but her words were so meaningful that my soul often dined at the portals of paradise. Jesus the Christ carved a powerful wisdom of words for only 3 years. Roll forward 2,000 summers, and many are still ardently repeating the Lord's Prayer and the Sermon on the Mount. Such was the impact of his spirit, energy, and flow. A dying flower will bloom in spring when its roots are nourished by sunlight. So too countless churches, temples, cathedrals, and abbeys have arisen in his name. His words are a panacea for souls aspiring towards the sanctity of his Father's kingdom. The tower of his eloquence is endless, unfathomable. My heart shed copious sweetness in the sacred silence of the melody of Om's music, flooding my soul with ceaseless joy. The inner stillness took hold of my tongue, resonating the victory of supernal love. I was an imperfect prodigal who dined in the enticing ways of greed, wine, women, and hallucinogens. Redeemed by grace, I was still lost in an abyss of shadows until my Father enfolded me with kisses, shed the happiest of tears for my return. Now my imperfections are ancient, as I have become filled with acute rays of heavenly perfections, sees adversity as the candle of the divine. My scary thorns have unfurled into roses, my scars dripped in the flags of perennial freedom. On the breath of each new dawn, my Father rose in prayer, as clockwise as the nightingale, resonating the songs of David and Solomon with such intensity, they became a balm for his afflictions, a constant solace to the pain from my imperfect desires. I once sat in a room of troubled souls, wrecked in the alcohol of denial, remorse, self-pity, doubt, and betrayal. But a poet recited an exquisite beauty to the chants of "We are healed." My soul flew to the portals of heaven's glory, whispering praises to love. Sea water caresses the pearl on its aquamarine bed, steeped in a grandeur so stunning as can only be brought to a gaze by Sir David Attenborough and the legendary Jacques Cousteau. How I wish I could serenade the spectacle of marine life, blend with the vista and richness of such a panorama of splendor. Wrapped up in my imperfect perfections, all I know is the way of words, of how to tantalize a woman's heart, tell mesmerizing stories like Griot did, beneath the cool shade of coconut palms and cherry blossoms in my mother's orchard, deep into the stillness of the night. I was mixing the rich herbs of African roots, my parents holding me by the feet, dipping me in the sweet vibrancy of diction and storytelling, like Griot. My tongue became a burning summon, more eloquent than the spirit of my ancestors. "Lantern carrier," they shouted, but my lips grew wings like the phoenix, soaring above Shakespearean bards to the new rays of eternity. Here zephyrs blow softly, even as the snowflakes dance and the dewdrops fall delicately, the willow whispering praises to the incandescent moon. Lantern carrier. Thank you.